the three branches of science. We're going to talk about each branch and the topics within them. Our three branches of science are physical science, life science, and earth science. Let's start with physical science. This is the type of science that studies non-living matter, energy, and the physical properties of the universe. So you want to highlight those three things on your paper: non-living matter, energy, and physical properties of the universe. The topics are physics and chemistry, which are the two general main topics under physical science. And here are just some examples and pictures of things that are talked about in physical science. So we have a picture of an atom. So we'll learn about atoms and molecules and compounds. There's a picture of all sorts of beakers with different liquids in there, different chemicals. That's something that you typically think about when you think about science labs. An explosion photo, that would be a chemical reaction in chemistry, which could also produce energy like heat energy or light energy and sound energy. And then there's a picture of a roller coaster. That would cover topics such as motion and forces and even a little bit of gravity. These aren't the only examples, so if you can think of anything else that would fall under physical science, you could draw or write them in the box as well. Here in 6th grade, we're going to cover the atoms and molecules portion of this. And we'll talk a little bit about gravity as well. If you need more time to fill in the examples and pictures, you can pause here. Next, we're going to talk about life science. This is the type of science that studies living things. And those living things are plants, animals, and human beings, even though humans do fall under the animal category. The three main topics are zoology, which is the study of animals, botany, which is the study of plants, and anatomy, which is the study of body systems. So circulatory systems, skeletal systems, nervous systems. And here are some examples and pictures for you to write down or draw. I have some plants, a lot of different animals. I have this very small picture here, which is a picture of a cell. We will cover cells in 6th grade. They're so small, you need a microscope to see them. I have a picture of skeleton to represent anatomy. And then there's a little disease microbe as well, because diseases fall under the life science category. You could also include ecosystems as part of the life science category, anything biology related. Again, you might want to pause here if you haven't had time to finish before we move on to the last one. Last, we have earth science. This is the type of science that studies the earth, its atmosphere, and outer space. The four main topics are geology, which is the studies of rocks and minerals and the land, meteorology, which isn't about meteors, but actually about the weather, oceanography, the study of how the ocean moves and works, and astronomy, which is the study of our space. So here are some pictures. I have the rocks and the waves crashing along the shoreline to represent geology and oceanography. I have a volcano for geology as well, which we'll talk about in 6th grade. I have a storm cloud to show meteorology and weather, and a planet for astronomy. If you have any questions, please see me in the morning or after school to help you.